Hello, Rick here. Hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about some recommendations that I have and kind of walk you through them and explain them a little bit here to you. So I'm going to click on the Bitcoin recommendations. And the top one, I did a video here on a Coinbase wallet, okay, for the cryptocurrencies. I want to talk about some trading bots here, okay, that allow you to multiply Bitcoin without actually buying the coin itself. You're actually going and lending money in a platform that does the trading through auto bots, okay, through trading bots. And this top one I'll show you first can take and multiply your Bitcoin by 1% per day. It ties your money up for 140 days. You actually buy Bitcoin packs, and currently they're like $60 a pack. And if you want more, you just buy more packs. And it ties it up for 140 days. And it pays you Monday through Friday, 1% a day. Now, you say, why does it only pay you Monday through Friday? Because they utilize the other 2 days of trading to gain profit for the infrastructure of their business, which obviously to me makes sense. You can withdraw 24/7. You know, if you've learned through the Coinbase wallet above, you can get you a Visa debit card. So you're able to take your Bitcoin out, spend your Bitcoin like you spend money today. And so when you go, let me go into this this my program. Let me just log in right here, and there's links in there for you to. Oops, let's see, I didn't get my password here. So what you do is you log in, and I've started out. I believe in diversification. That's why I'm showing you several of these platforms. So I've logged in, and I've only got 3 packets purchased in here. So just to show you, this is the beginning of this particular platform, but I've done a lot of research on it to make sure it's a stable one that I want to be involved in. Okay, and yes, it does have a referral program, just so you know. But when you purchase a packet, this right here, this much Bitcoin right here is about $60. Ties up for 140 days, like I said, Monday through Friday. There's a 140% return on capital, so basically you're going to make a 40% return on your money, and a 1% average. It's anywhere between 0.75%, 1.5%, and so and you're receiving a free token. This USI now has a token. And so you're receiving a free token when you starting November 1st for every pack that you buy. And if you buy some bigger packs, you get some bonus tokens. And their token, obviously is very inexpensive now, maybe pennies, but it can go up into dollars, and we know Bitcoin's really going crazy right now, very volatile. So this is a way that you can actually purchase a Bitcoin package, and then this system, they do mining and they do trading, and they have bots that go out on the forex market and do buying and selling and making a return, and that's how they're able to pay you 1% a day. So it's really, and the other thing that you're able to do is you're able to reinvest. So as you come over here, and let's look at a calculator. They have a free calculator in here. And for an example, if you bought 100 packets, okay, which would cost you $60 a pack, cost you $6,000, okay, and you reinvested 100% of the money. Now you can invest 75%, but let's say the calculator 100% of that money, okay. Those 100 packets would keep earning you more packets. So as you look here, when we hit recalculate or just redisplay, when you have 100 packets, you're basically earning a packet a day. You're earning another $60 packet per day as it compounds. So when you look down here, as you earn a packet a day, and you go down here to 140 days, okay, let me scroll down here to 140 days, you're going to end up with 401 packets. You started with 100, you're going to end up with 401, okay? So you would have earned 1.5867 Bitcoin. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over here and open a calculator, and I'll pull up. And today with Bitcoin, I'm going to paste this in here. and that would be $24,679 at the current price of Bitcoin today at the first week of December. Okay, and so this allows you to make it, and then you can start withdrawing on the far right. You can start withdrawing your your principal that you put in there, or you can continue to leave it in there. So you can actually, the packages are complete, you can withdraw them, or you can just leave it in and recompound, let it recompound, because as it compounds, it's crazy what this can go to. They're able to pay this because of the fact that they're using Autobots, because the cryptocurrency market is so volatile. They're using bots to actually trade, 24 hours a day and make returns on that. And there's a couple different platforms. There's several platforms, but there's two that I'm going to show you. So that's one of them right there, okay? And then, so you can check it out for yourself. Just go over here and, click on one of these links here, okay? The other one is BitConnect, okay? Now, BitConnect is one that I've been in a little bit longer, okay? And I'll go ahead and open it right here. And I have a Google authentication turned on, so I have to have my cell phone to actually get into this program, so which is a good thing. Okay, so I log in right here and I hit sign in, and then it's going to pop up and say, okay, open the app on your smartphone, and it has a series of 6 numbers that change every minute. Now you can see they're red, now they're blue again. Okay, so I go to the program that I want to log into, and it says enter 114712, and that changes every 60 seconds. It goes out, connects to Google, and says, okay, you're in. Okay, and so that quickly. So as we look in this platform right here, it's a lending platform also. Now I started with, I have total investment right here. I started with about $2,030, I believe. I can look back in there and see my total investment. And I've earned, okay, here'd be the difference. I've earned $258 and 25 cents plus the $10.56 I have in my lending wallet, okay? It pays about 1% on average every day. Depending on how much you loan, you can get a little bit of a bonus, okay? And again, on these platforms, my recommendation is you start small, you get used to them, and then you can always deposit more Bitcoin into it. You buy Bitcoin on Coinbase, and then you just send it to the address over here that you have. It creates an address for you, BitConnect. So you send it from your wallet to BitConnect, and it's in here, okay? And if you want to take it and exchange BitConnect, because it does have its own coin, it's about $388 right now. You exchange it to Bitcoin, send it back to your wallet, okay, on your desktop computer or on your Coinbase wallet, either way. But this right here is building interest at about 1% every day. It compounds, and so if you look at a calculator that I have at the very bottom down here, a compounding calculator, and I have to say $2,000 in there at 1%. And let's say I compound it for a year, okay? I leave it in a year, and I reinvest everything that I get from it. I reinvest it, and it pays 7 days a week. This particular one pays all the time. So I take and I hit calculate there. In a year from this date right here, which is December 8th of 2017, this $2,000 compounded every day would grow to $75,000. Now, it seems kind of, you think, well, how can that be? Well, it's compounding interest, okay? Now, people don't realize that. They say, well, how much is your home? Your home's $300,000. You're going to end up paying over $1 million for that home because all the interest you're paying, okay? So, and it's the same effect here as compound interest. As Albert Einstein up here said, compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it, okay? So when you can get your money working for you every single day, okay? And this is nothing new. This has been around forever, okay? I mean, the stock market, the people invest in it, they're compounding the money. So you take $2,000, if it's making, let's see, 1%, you made $20, okay? You reinvested $20, now you got $220 earning you money. And it makes $20.20, and then you got $260, and so on. And you go down here, and after 30 days, your money grew from $2,000 to $26.95. Now, obviously, you don't get this in the banks or anywhere else, and they do this because these Autobots are working. Now, this platform with BitConnect has been, is over a year old now, and they have, they hold about 70% of their coins themselves, so they have a big infrastructure behind them that's making it happen. So when you go in there and you want to make a loan, you click over here, Lend BitConnect, okay? Now, if I want to reinvest my existing money, I would come over here and hit reinvest right here, okay? Your minimum reinvestment is $10, okay? So you'd hit all in all, and it says, okay, you have $10 right here. This is left over in your wallet if that's your minimum reinvestment. So I'm going to reinvest that now. I'm going to hit reinvest, okay? It reinvested for 299 days. Now I come over here, and then I close. It took the $10 out of my wallet up top here, and if I hit refresh, you'll see this will go to 2310. Okay, let me just close these two here. So my total investment's 2310. Okay, and every day about 8 o'clock at night, depending on what I'm reinvesting, it pays interest, and I'll show you that in a second. So I can go over here to lending, and let's say I want to lend. I'm initially going in. Your minimum is $100 going in. 100 to 1,000 is tied up for 299 days, and you can see the chart here. $10,000 and $10 to 100,000 is tied up for 120 days. They give you a bonus 0.25%, 20% here and 10% here. 0.10, 0.20, 0.25 as a bonus on these amounts. And every day you can see the volatility software. So I'll click the volatility software. It opens up a new browser, and it tells me what the interest rate. Now they're about 12 hours ahead of us, so it tells me what the interest rate is for the next day. So today the interest rate is 1.39%. So I will make 1.39%. The $2,310, I'll make 1.39%. Tomorrow I'll make 1.8%. Well, previously it was at 0.19, 0.97, 0.81. It's the volatility, what's happening in the trading. But the past 6 months, as I go here, the past 6 months is paid 0.94%, almost 1%, okay, basically. So if you had $2,300 in here, and in 299 days, okay, I calculate that $2,300 is going to grow to $9,552. So it's going to have a 310% ROI. Okay, so yes, you should only ever invest the amount of money that you can afford to lose. Okay, that's number one. So if you can't afford to lose it, put it in here, because this could, there is risk. There is risk in any type of investment. You can invest in the stock market, okay, and that stock could just plummet. I mean, you can invest in GE and it could be up one day and down the other day, okay, and you can lose a lot of money, okay. So anyway, but you can look around. You can set up a free account, look around, research. It shows what Bitcoin's at right now, what the BCC, which is BitConnect coin, is. It's in the top 20 in the market right now. Let's just take a look and see where BitConnect coin is, okay? There's a link to this market cap there. And so you can see right here Bitcoin is 15,500, but let's look for BitConnect here. And BitConnect is 16th, okay? So BitConnect is 16th on the chart, okay? $388. There is a supply of 8 million BitConnect coins, okay? There's only 3 million in circulation, so that means that the people that own the coin have 5 million coins to them already, which is, could show that they're very stable. They don't have to put out their whole supply to keep their infrastructure running. There is 27 million in the last 24 hours traded in US dollars, and the market cap is $1.2 billion, their market cap, okay? So you can go to the website and stuff like that. Anyway, this right here is a platform that I'm doing, and I just want to share with you. And so you can click on the link. You watch a little short video here. Click on the link, and you can get that. Now, as I progress on, I don't want to make this video too long. I think you should diversify in mining. Okay, and my first choice in mining is CCG Mining. They're out of Poland, actually, and they're actually mining for Bitcoin. So you can actually buy computer power there. You're renting computer power for either by the year or open-ended. So let me just show you that platform here. Let me just go over here to mining. And when you click on the link, you can go in and set up a free account and just check it out. But there's a profit calculator here, okay? There's a link in the upper left-hand corner. And it might seem a little foreign to you, okay? And let me see as this comes open. I'm going to zoom my screen just a little bit here, okay? And so you can see this. And we are going to buy hash power versus investing money. We buy hash power. I'll show you here. So you'll see it mines all these different coins. Now, the most profitable coin now is Bitcoin. Trust me, I put all these into spreadsheets and calculated all the money and stuff like that. It shows your ROI down here. Bitcoin's at 15. They have it right here at 15.7, okay? And then this is your hash power. So for an example, I started out with 2 hash power. I believe I have 5 now, or 5 or 7, okay? 2 tera hash, okay? 2,000 gigahash. 2,000 gigahash is 2 terahash. It's $291, okay? It returns $4.97 a day minus a small amount for their operating expenses, their maintenance, which is about 60 or 80 cents, okay, a day. It returns $34 a week or $149 a month, which is a 51% ROI in a month, which adds up to $1,815 a year currently right now, and that's if Bitcoin stays at this price, okay, which is a 623% return. So you're renting space in their facility and they're processing on the blockchain. And as they uncover Bitcoin, then it's depending on how much hash power you have compared to everybody else, they give you a percentage of it. So what I do myself is I buy an open-ended contract here, which means it continues year after year after year. It jumps to $490 versus $291, and my return is $1,815 every year. So $3,600 total for 2 years. That's keeping in mind Bitcoin is at 15.7. Now there have been projections that Bitcoin will be 20,000 by the end of 2017, 40,000 and higher by the 2018. It's crazy where it's going, and there's some amazing, platforms and businesses that are created every day using the blockchain. Okay, it's very powerful in altcoins, which are alternative coins. All these are called altcoins right here. Bitcoin's kind of the godfather of coins, but all these other ones are called altcoins, okay? So, if a person wanted to sit here and invest in 5 terahash, 5,000 gigahash, open-ended would cost them $1,225 to do that one time. And their return in a year is $4,500, or return every year at this price is $4,500. Now you keep in mind, if it goes down, it's going to be less. But it would have to go down quite a bit to even out what you even paid into it. But if it doubles or triples, this number doubles and triples. Can you imagine paying $1,200 and all of a sudden you're getting a 740% return because Bitcoin doubled and now you're making $9,000 a year on it? Okay? And what I like to do in the beginning right now for a certain time period is just reinvest what I'm making back into the platform. Okay? Put a certain amount in, reinvest back into it. Then when it's kicking off, $100 a day or whatever, or $50 a day, start drawing that out to get my principal back. And then once I get all my principal back, I'm using all of their money to continue forward to grow, some serious money. Okay? So as I go back here, the next one we'll go to is Hashflare. Okay? So let me just jump over here to Hashflare. I have it bookmarked right here. And again, I've got to take and log in using the Google Authenticator. So it logs me. My password gets remembered there, but I still can't get into it until I type in this my Google phrase for my phone. Now it's red right now, so it takes 3 seconds. It'll refresh, and I got a new number, 628-130, and then enter. Okay. So nobody can get my account unless I have it. Now this is Hashflare. I've got 2.38 terahash over here on this platform. Okay, and it shows that right there is returning Bitcoin on an annual basis of about $1,900. Okay, $5.22 a day, $36 a week, so much. But I have this set to reinvest. So what happens is every day that I make that I'm making money on this platform, it's reinvesting. So yesterday, $10.50, it just reinvested. It bought 0.07 terahash. Okay, so I'm reinvesting automatically back into this platform because I want to build this up so it's 50 or 100 terahash. Because when it's, let's say it's 20, it'll pay. Say it's 200 for an example. Okay, or 20, it'll pay 10 times more. So this would add a zero, so it'd be 19,000 a year. Okay, if I had another zero and had 200, just so it would be 190,000 a year. Okay, so I started off with I believe $290 in here, and it's reinvesting. Now these contracts only last a year, so when you buy a contract over here, you buy on Hashflare. Okay, you want to buy SHA-256. That's the script that's processing Bitcoin the most effectively. Okay, so you want to buy that. Okay, you don't want to buy the script. And these other ones right here are for buying other coins. You can mine, Ethereum and Zcash and stuff like that on here. But you can start off when you start. If you go over and say, okay, I want to buy, 5 terahash. That costs you $750. I want to buy, 25 to start. Okay, or let's see, 20. That's 10 times more than I bought to start. Okay, right there. Let's see. Be $3,000. Well, we've seen that was 20 would be returning 19,000 a year. Okay, you proceed. You got to fund it with Bitcoin. You can't use a credit card on these sites. You have to have Bitcoin from your Coinbase wallet that you're going to transfer to these, and it's very easy to do. You want to purchase right here. You just hit purchase, and then when you continue and select your method of payment, it's going to say, do you want to pay a Bitcoin or you want to pay with your existing account? Okay, so you say Bitcoin, it gives you an address to send it to right here. So you say Bitcoin, and I don't have Bitcoin, so it would give you an address that you have an address within your Bitcoin, your Hashflare account that says send to this address, and we'll fund your Bitcoin account. Okay, and there's plenty of videos you can look on YouTube how to do that, or I can do one later. Genesis is the largest mining company in the world. Okay, it's amazing to see what they got, but they're sold out all the time. Okay, because what happens is they sell out fast. And they're the same price basically with these other two platforms. Okay, and again, I like to be diversified with a little in each one of them. Because the fact is, I want to spread my money across the rim versus build all in one and something happens, right? I'd rather lose a third of my money than all of it at one time, if anything was to happen, okay? So anyway, these are Genesis' largest one. They'll open up Bitcoin contracts. I have bought one in there, but when I bought it, they don't start mining for 3 months after I bought it. So it sits there for 3 months. I guess they put it out there, they collect all this money, then they buy all the equipment to put it in place, and then they say, and then you get the mining contract, but they're open-ended. So if you can catch them there, you can get a 3% discount by using this code down here. Once you sign up, for a free account here, or you can just buy. There's some other ones in there. Let's see what's available right now. Let me just go in there, okay, and just see what's available. I haven't been in there a couple days. I don't think I have authentication turned on here. Let me just log in. And then sign in right here. Okay, so I have 2.5 terahash right here, but this contract doesn't start until I think the end of February. So I got 2 more months, 2.5 more months before it starts. Okay, but they're the payouts. You can see all these payouts every day. Whatever, depending, I have my mining allocation set for, because you can mine all kinds of stuff. This is all paid out to me, and then once a month they'll pay it out into your wallet that you have set up in here, which then again goes right to my Coinbase wallet wherever I have set up. So I have Dash and Zcash. I've changed it around a little bit, Litecoin and so on in here. Not a ton of stuff right there, but you can buy Hashflare. So let's go over here and buy Hashflare. The only one they have is Monero, so I can't get too excited about that coin. But if a person wanted to buy 2.7 terahash on here, it costs you $2,200. But the thing about it is you need to run a calculator. You need to run a calculator, and there's calculators online that will actually tell you if you have this much terahash, This is a 2-year contract. What's my return on my investment? Okay. And so anyway, they let you pay with the credit card on this particular site. I forgot about that one. But Bitcoin obviously is the most profitable. Okay. And there are some altcoins you can get into, the Ethereum and so on, Litecoin, but Bitcoin's the most popular right now. So anyway, I hope this helps. I'm going to have this video on this page. I got a couple more links down here for an Exodus wallet, which is basically a software wallet that resides on your computer. Okay. A coin market cap that shows all the different coins right here. And then, so you can look up all the coins and track those, and you can actually have that on your phone. And then there's a trading view, which actually opens up the trading view so you can see what the live trading is. You can see how Bitcoin shot up here, 1,600, it dropped down to 14.5. And so you can see how it's made its climb, you know, and all these ups and downs and stuff like that. And these trading bots are trading constantly all the time. So this allows you to see, this is a free version right here, allows you to see a lot of stuff. And then there's the GDEX, which is another one here, which then shows you trading. You can sign up for an account and actually trade inside of here and so on. Okay? So anyway, hope that helps you, and good luck. Thank you.